On June 7th, the FBI turned over a
Not
document
only
to
is he
Congress
dead on
alleging
right,
that Joe Biden and his son took
most
a
of
$10
your
million
liberal friends
bribe from the
have
Ukraine gas
no
giant
idea
Burisma to
of what
get a
any
Ukrainian
of these
prosecutor
charges
fired
come
who was
from,
investigating
where
them for
they come
corruption.
from,
The very
and what
next
they're
day,
actually
Donald
ruled
Trump
on,
was indicted for the first time
and
by
the
Joe
coincidence
Biden's
of the
DOJ
timing.
for charges
They
under
have
the
no
Espionage
idea about it.
Act, which is a blatantly unconstitutional relic of World War I. Last Thursday, Hunter Biden had his court date.
Not
in which
only
his sweetheart
was
plea
this
deal
ruling a
that he
sweetheart
received from his
deal, it
father's
completely
DOJ blew
collapsed
apart in
under
court
the scrutiny
because
of a
the
judge,
DOJ tried to give him
and come
not
to find
only
out Joe Biden was
misdemeanors for
actually
what should
in
be
the
felonies
room
that put him in jail
with
for
the
a long
prosecuting
time,
attorney
but also
to make sure
immunity
that
from
this
any
deal
future
was put in place
prosecutions,
and his
and
son
it
was
completely
protected.
fell apart
A
under
deal that
scrutiny
you and
from a
I
judge.
would
The very
never
next
get.
day, Donald Trump was charged yet again by Joe Biden's DOJ. Charges added on from the first one, which involved the Mar-a-Lago documents case. Yesterday, Hunter Biden's former business partner and best friend testified before Congress that Joe Biden was on over 20 calls with his son and his foreign business associates. He also testified that the reason Burisma hired Hunter was for the brand of the Biden family, and that Burisma's executives put constant pressure on D.C. to fire that Ukrainian prosecutor. He also testified that Joe Biden attended a dinner in 2014 while he was still vice president with a Russian oligarch as well as Hunter Biden. That Russian billionaire who, by the way, later that same year would wire over $3 million to Hunter Biden's investment firm. And today, Biden's DOJ indicted Donald Trump yet again. And the indictment that dropped today from the special prosecutor Jack Smith, whose wife was a Joe Biden donor and a producer of the Michelle Obama documentary, may just be the most frivolous ones yet. He indicted him on 4 charges related to January 6th. That included conspiracy to defraud the United States, conspiracy to obstruct an official proceeding, and a conspiracy against the rights of Americans to vote. All due to the fact that Donald Trump would dare point out that the 2020 election may not have been very unfair. Notably absent from the charges are any counts related to January 6th itself, because there is no case to be brought here. As much as liberals would like it to be, it is not in any way a crime to claim that an election was stolen. If that were the case, the White House press secretary and a lot of other Democrats would have to be indicted as well. Jack Smith even admits as much in the 3rd paragraph of the indictment, that Donald Trump had the right, like every American, to speak publicly about the election, as well as challenge the results of it in court. Yet Jack Smith is indicting him for this anyway, as well as attempting to obstruct the January 6th congressional proceeding, because apparently it's now a crime to give a speech while a congressional proceeding is ongoing. But for people who aren't idiots, they see this for what it is: a political witch hunt, election interference, and completely against everything we stand for as a country.